What's up, man? Thank you for purchasing this workbook. First of all, let's get to it. So I'm so excited for you. Let me get everything together. I'm so excited that you chose to be a part of the process. First of all, I wanted to let you know something. My name is Percival Whitmore. I am the CEO and lead facilitator of Share the Keys. This program, to me, really quick, is really just something I created this workbook just so that young men through junior high all the way to college and youth from a broad perspective, so we can all be able to be intentional and maximize our daily success. Now, with that, this is what we're gonna do. Page one. This is how we get to it. We're asking, the first page was asking about your mission. What's your mission? So we're gonna look at it. What is your mission? Phase one. What's your mission, man? What's your mission? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish today? What are you trying to accomplish that it's not just something that you're just trying to, just breeze by it, pass through it. It's a small goal. You got big goals, small goals, but what is the phase? And that's what we're going to do. And that's what I want you to do while going through this workbook. Cool? Cool. So here we go. Phase one. What is your mission? What is your mission? Mission, macro questions. These are big questions that you need to ask and keep in mind while you're on this page. Wow, what is my mission? So the first thing is what motivates me towards my objective? What motivates me when I think about myself? For example, me, Percival Whitmore, when I think about what is Share the Keys objective, our objective is to be able to maximize young men's daily success. So how does that look? We create workbooks, we have sessions, we have programs, speaking engagements. We have a lot of things to be able to incorporate this objective. So what is your objective? Now, two, what supports me? What is this thing that supports me while I'm going towards my mission? What is it that is around us? So for example, yet again, I'm gonna use our program. What supports us are the partners that we have, the resources that we have. And not only that, on a side note, I want you to know that your greatest supporter in whatever you do is you. Your greatest supporter is you. It doesn't matter how many of millions of people, of millions of partners and supporters. That's awesome, that's great. But I want you to know that you are the person that you wake up with every morning. You have the option and you have the decision to say yes or to say no. So the power is in your hands. Who supports you? Now, what knowledge? Three, what knowledge am I gaining? What knowledge am I gaining towards my objective? Are there things that I'm learning? Because this is the thing, this is the first thing. When we talk about knowledge is being able to understand, being able to gain value of things and a new way of understanding. You creating a new pathway of thinking. So when you say you want to be a singer, a songwriter, a rapper, a doctor, a lawyer, you want to be in the music industry, you may want to be a geologist. You might even want to be a zoologist. It doesn't matter what you want to be. In order for you to be able to gain knowledge, you need to first ask these two questions. When I'm trying to learn something from someone, this is the third thing. When I'm trying to learn something from somebody, I need to be able to know. And somebody, yeah, this is the thing, okay? I ask myself, I have these moments where I'm thinking and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So that's what just happened. Bear with me, all right? So with the number three, what knowledge am I gaining? I said that there were two things. So the two things is, the first thing is that who is this knowledge coming from? And two is do they have the experience to tell me what I'm doing? A lot of people have advice, something that I've learned being a young entrepreneur, me yet growing, me yet serving my community and more to come. There's a lot of people that want to have a say-so in your life. There's a lot of people that want to talk to you. I'm pretty sure that you're young and you're probably going about, you're being active, you're being proactive and trying to go about in your community. But the thing is that you're like, everybody's trying to get in my ear. So what ear is the best ear? What ear is the best one to have? And this actually ties into the last point of asking the question, what is your mission and what is helping you towards your mission? And this last thing is there anything sustaining me towards my objective? One thing that I learned in 2020, which was the year that we had the pandemic and all this craziness and all these other things, it was a big growth area in my life. Of course, with the job and with school, and it was a lot of things that I asked and I questioned myself, and I was like, you know what? How am I going to get through this? How am I going to be able to launch a program when I can't even physically see them? I can't connect with them. And this is the part where you need something to sustain you and be able to be in what you're doing. And I love this part because this is the part where I actually get personal and I share about how a specific instance where in my life I was uncertain. I was uncertain about share the keys. I was uncertain about what did I want to do. I was uncertain, man. I was uncertain. I didn't know what was next. And I had to ask, and if it wasn't for the leadership in my life, my coach, the people, the great people that are around me, I wouldn't have been able to sustain and be able to get it. And so that's what I want to leave off with you when you're asking the question, what is my mission? Now, next, phase 2, how do I apply my mission today? How do I apply it? How does this look daily? I know I want to be able to impact young men around the world. I know I want to be able to help young men maximize daily intentional success. But Percy, what does that look like? I want to be this millionaire. I want to be this successful entrepreneur, and I'm having hard times with my thoughts and trying to gather things. How can I do this with square one? I don't want too much. I don't want to hear too much. I just want a simple thing, one piece to take day by day. And I always use this analogy. I'm big on analogies. And here we are. You're with me. I'm with you. We're here at the table. Let's get to it. And I want to be able to share with you that think of your journey in life as a puzzle. Each piece of your life, each day of your life has a significant part, perception, a color, and understanding that brings significance to the whole picture. And based upon who sees how you adjust and how you place it together is how you live your legacy. So it's not really how you look at the end of the road on how you are today. It's the fact that how you plan today, that's how you see the end of the road. So how do we do this, man? What are these things that we need to identify in this session? Okay, so now we're on to phase 2. How do I apply my mission today? The daily process. Each box that you see is a place where the book is dry erase. So I want you to come back to it each and every time. There's a quote that says, if you think the first thing is John Maxwell, great man. He says that if you think that your first idea is the best idea, you're not thinking hard enough. That's crazy because I thought my best idea, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm the guy. I got it. This is going to be easy. My first idea, whoop, whoop, there we go, boom, bang. No, it actually shows how intentional you are by how many times you poke it to see if it stands the test. Tests are not signs of failure. Tests are signs of growth. And so we look at the micro questions. Question 1, what am I doing daily to ensure success towards my goal? What are you doing right now? For me, right now, I make sure I come to my building. I come to this building every day, at least 3 to 4 times a week. to ensure not only my program, but sometimes I need time to think. Sometimes I need time to strategize. And that's what you need. You need to pinpoint, what is it? What am I doing? That's why the first box with the yellow icon, it says, what am I doing? I'm questioning you. What are you doing? Because if I don't do anything today and I say that I'm going to impact on these people, I'm telling myself a lie. Telling myself a lie. Flat out. You wanna stop people from being hungry. You want to feed the homeless. You wanna do all this stuff. You want to help people get fit, help people be healthy, and you're not healthy. You want to save lives and help people save money, but you don't have money. How can I be intentional when I'm sitting here at home? There we go. Now we got I see it in you. I see it in you. The wheels are turning. Come on, come on. So now, once you figure out what is that daily thing, and it's more, it can be more than one thing. One of the things that I just said was coming to the building. Another thing is getting a planner. I have to be intentional about being intentional. Sometimes you got to start off with the small things in life in order to be able to match up to that big thing. I know you want that $1 million deal. I know you want to be able to speak in front of those people, but you can't speak in front of yourself. How can I encourage someone else when I can't encourage myself to get up? How can I be able to ensure my own success if I'm not secure in yours? And that's the reason why I go to number 2. What is pace? Why do I need it? How can I maintain it? I love this. I love this part. So what is pace? So when I think about pace, I think about running, right? We think about running. Hey. We're running. And a lot of times we run a marathon. You're running, and you start to get out of breath. You be, I know I do. I'll be, you feel that thing in your chest, your lungs all hurting and stuff. And that's the thing. You have to train your body to be used to pushing, not used to the feeling, but used to the push. In this season right now, it's year 2021. I'm working out and I'm being intentional working out. And one of the main things that my trainer has helped me to understand is that is not to get used to the feeling of pushing, but get used to pushing so you can get used to the pressure. That's what I want you to do. I want you to get used to the pressure. If you get nervous in front of people and speaking in front of people, talk in front of the mirror. You might look crazy, but you are crazy because you're trying to do something crazy. You are special. Do something special. You're trying to do something special. And you require something special to be able to get there. So, pace. How can I get there? How do I understand my pace? How do I know if I'm going too fast, if I'm not doing enough? This is where you evaluate yourself. How do I get there? How do I get there? What is a place that I can be successful in, that I can be able to move effectively daily? For example, for me in school, about to graduate from college, and one of the things that I had to tell myself was that I can't do every class in one day. I can't do all my classes homework in one day. I said, no. My brain can't handle it. I'll be gone. No, we're not doing that. So I said, I'm going to accomplish one class. I'm accomplish it to the fullest that I can. I'm going to take that one thing and accomplish it and fulfill it and give it all my time. I'm gonna give it all my time. I'm gonna give it all my attention. I'm gonna separate myself from the TV. I'm gonna get away from my phone. And I want this to be able to be an experience that people know, okay, this is it. This is what we're doing. So let's get to it. Here at the table, let's talk about it. Why do I need pace? Just the reason why I explained it, because if you want to be not just the impact. If you want to have a legacy, if you want people to remember you, if you want people, your children, your family, your friends, if you want to have an intentional impact, if you want to be able to accomplish being in college, if you want to be able to accomplish prioritizing your tasks, this is what it's about. This is what it's about. You need it. You need to understand your pace. Understand that you're not going to do it overnight. You can't accomplish it overnight. How can I maintain the pace? Now, maintaining has to deal with structure. Maintaining doesn't deal with emotion. Maintaining deals with structure. And the reason why I say structure is because that's why you have this workbook. That's why you have this system to have a structure to help you and remind you of the commitment you made that day, today. Today is that day you committed yourself. You said, I'm going to buy this book. I'm going to get this book, and I want to be intentional. And step 3, just like I said, one step at a time. One step at a time. One step. And that's how you get to the last part. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to accomplish? It's one thing that you pinpoint, that you get together, and that's how you do it, and that's how you accomplish it. And that's how you become successful in what you're doing. And so, on to the next part. Phase 3, what you want to do versus what you need to do. Now, this is something later on that I realized in the process of getting this program. This is past the usual stuff, becoming a nonprofit, doing this, doing that. I struggle, and I wanted to share this personally, that I struggled with being able to actually do what I needed to do instead of doing what I wanted to do. This was the process of me trying to say, like, man, what? I gotta do homework, and I'm trying. Excuse me. But I'm trying to do homework. I'm trying to do this, that, and you can be so excited in what you're doing that you miss out on what needs to be done. I know you want to go out, sell t-shirts. I know you want to go out and do all things for your business and make posts and make things nice and beautiful and nice and all structured, but you need to do what you need to do first. If you need to pay a bill, pay a bill. If you need to walk the dog, walk the dog. Do the things that are the foundation of you being able to do what you need to do. You need to take care of your car. You need to clean your room. You need to be able to take care of these small things, prioritize these small things so that you can be able to do that. Because the thing is that you're growing up, you're becoming older. You're getting older. You're about to progress. You're going into college. You're probably graduating from college. And now you have to stand on your own 2 feet. You can't last on your parents, your parental guardians' foundation now. You're standing on your own 2 feet. It's hard. It's not easy. I didn't say it was going to be easy. But I do know that it's impactful. And I do know this goes along the lines with that book and how you're going to be able to impact whoever you want to do with your book, with your series, with whatever you want to do. I promise you, doing what you need to do will always outlast doing what you want to do. Something hard I had to learn. I had to learn that I was actually slacking in school because I was doing what I needed, because I was doing what I wanted to, posting for Share the Keys, posting this, doing that, doing all this other stuff, making sure my business is flourishing. But there wasn't a balance. There wasn't an understanding of my structure. There wasn't an understanding of what I wanted to do and how I wanted to put it together, because I wanted to do what I wanted to do instead of doing what I needed to do. So let's break it down. Last section. what I want to do versus what I need to do. We look at this diagram and we see personal responsibility, circle one. The reason why it's so big is because we always have a lot of personal responsibilities. Like I said, you got to walk the dog, you got to wash the car, you got to do this for mom, you got to do this for dad, you got to do this for grandma. Whoever's in your life, you have stuff that's personal. Get a haircut. Shoot, go to the park, hang out with some friends. Personal. That's why it's so many options. Two, we have school work responsibility. Two is honing in because this becomes the inner core of making and directing and guiding you where you want to go. There's a big misconception that says that you don't need school, but school is a gauge, is really used to be a gauge and should be understood as a gauge to be able to help people understand where you want to go. That's all it is. It's a gauge. It's not a thermometer. It is a thermometer. It's a thermometer. It's to tell you where you are in the moment. It doesn't tell you the future. It tells you where you are. Not a lot of people can handle that. Now we get to what can I accomplish intentionally today? Now let's go to this side right here. Level of significance. What is the most important? Post this so I can get some likes, or fill my car up full of gas so I can be able to deliver t-shirts and be able to drive to the building so that I can be able to create the content. Create the content. We're gonna go with put gas in the car so we can create content. Boom. So placement, where is this on my schedule? Where is this in my life? Where is this in the process? Where is it? Where is this in the process? Routine. Routine is very hard. Routine is very hard, number three. And when you think about routine, routine is a practice. It's practicing consistency. That thing that you do every single day. And this is the thing. This is, let me get this. This is where it hits me though, because it's not something that stops just because you're successful. Routine is something that you're going to have forever. Maintaining your routine is something that you're going to have to do forever. It's not something that's going to stop. It's not something that's going to end like school. It's going to end like anything else. So this is where I share my piece. So routine. My routine is that I get up in the morning. First of all, I thank God every morning. I pray. I make sure that my mind is on the right things. I make sure that I feed my mind. I might rest a little bit in the morning, just getting up, get some breakfast. And then after that, I start digging. I start becoming the guru. And you, just like my coach tells me, you need to become the best in whatever you do. You are the best. You have so much significance that you can and only will be the only best, whoever you are. Right now, I want you to say right now, I am your name. I am, and I am the best at whatever you do. So for me, I am Persever Whitmore, and I am the best at helping young men to maximize their daily success. Boom, there we go. It's not easy. You're gonna come back to this. You're gonna be going through this workbook every single day. This isn't something I want you to write off. This isn't something I want you to just sign and just cross every T and dot every I. This is something you're gonna have to continuously get into, continuously build, because what you're building something that people can stand on. You're building something that people in generation to generation will be able to understand and um, be able to learn. You are the shoulders, and you got to be able to accept that I'm the shoulders. I'm an entrepreneur, and you may not see all the glitz and glamour, but you are still doing what you need to do. Life is not always about what I want to do. I want to go to every school and talk to all the young people. I want to be going to having engagements, getting paid $5,000, $10,000. I don't want to work a 9 to 5, but I have to do what I need to do in order to fund what I want to do. So I ask you, this is the special message at the end. This is the special message at the end. From me to you. You got your business. It's cool. You got your idea. You've been working hard. You've been planning. A lot of people have pushed you aside. A lot of people, they may not know who you are. You've been contacting, reaching out. They said that they'll have you back, but they don't. You feel quite different right about now. You feel alienated. You feel alone sometimes. But guess what? One of the things that I want to share with you and leave you off with, man, is that you need to know that when you travel up the mountain, not everybody has the same lung capacity as you do. Not everybody, and what that means is that not everybody can endure what you're enduring. Might be an athlete. Some of your homeboys might slip away because they're not gifted the way you're gifted. There's more to the story than what you think. We only go to the places that look good. But I'm gonna say it like this. Yet again, John Maxwell, great guy on leadership. He said that the cost of doing what you love is fame. And the only reason why he said that was because fame takes you away from your assignment. Example of that is you always having to ride the social media wave. You always have to ride the social wave, having to post, having to do this, having to do that, when that's not what you need to do. What I want is outweighing what I need to do. So right now, from me to you, I want you to know that you can do it. It's gonna be hard. But a great person said that if it's not worth fighting for, it's not worth having. So enjoy this workbook. Have fun. Have fun. Have a good time. Because it's all about sharing keys. It's always about having a seat at the table. And not about what you want, but it's about exchanging value with someone else to help them maximize their day. Share the keys. Because that's what we do. Peace.